Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be detailing this Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart. Now I've got a few products I'm going to be doing on this car, but starting off with this video, we're going to be testing out Adams wheel and tyre cleaner. This stuff comes very highly recommended. Had someone comment saying that this will blow away all the other products that I've tested in the wheel cleaning comparison, I guess you'd call it, where I've been putting a few products against each other. So this one will probably make it into the test, but thought I'd do a separate video on it to start. So yeah, heard very good things about it, and it's not as easy to get in Australia as some of the other products, but I did just do a quick search. I got this off Amazon. Can get this 473ml bottle on Amazon at the moment for $22, which is quite a good price, to be honest. Or you can buy it off Adams Polishes Australia for $32 plus shipping, so definitely become an Amazon member and get it off there. It's far cheaper. But they also had the gallons for $85. Don't know how long those prices will last, whether it'll still be in stock when you look, but that's what it was as of today. So yeah, we're going to be testing it out. We've got some red wheels on this car, which as you can see are quite dirty, but they're powder coated, so they should be pretty easy to clean up. But yeah, we want to see how this stuff does for a spray on rinse off. As you can see, one little swap with my finger there, it's basically taken off everything. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be too hard to get these nice and clean. But what I might do is we'll attempt just a spray and rinse method, which isn't ever going to get a wheel 100% clean, but let's just see how well it does. We're also going to be testing on the tyres. Now these tyres are pretty new. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of browning coming out of them, but we will find out. And also we'll do another side where we spray and agitate. So yeah, I've got my wheel bucket and brushes all set up, ready to go. So yeah, I will start off on this side and we'll attempt a spray and rinse method. Okay, so as per directions, it says to rinse the wheel and tyre down first, which I think just waters down the product, but we'll do that because that is what it advised. So I mean, I'll be honest, that removed a lot of the surface, dirt, brake dust, etc. But you can still clearly see some areas which need it. These wheels look like they'd be so easy to clean anyway. I thought this would be a good test for this wheel cleaner, being that they're so dirty. But yeah, it's basically taken most of it off with the pressure washer, to be honest. But yeah, we're still going to go ahead and try this. There is a lot in the barrels that needs to be cleaned, so we'll see how it does. So yeah, let's turn this spray trigger on. A couple of pumps to get it working. Okay, get the tyre first. Getting a little bit of browning out of that, but yeah, these tyres are pretty new. Go ahead and cover the wheel. Almost like a foaming trigger, this one. Okay, that should be good coverage. I just want to make sure I get in these barrels and behind these brake calipers, because that's where the majority is that didn't come off with the pressure washer. So it does say, like, that's a lot. I just use a lot of product, if I'm honest, more than you would. But just when doing these tests, when testing out the first time for a spray and rinse, I put way too much on there. You can obviously do less. But yeah, so it does say to leave it for a minute or so before rinsing. And actually it says to scrub, obviously. But yeah, we're going to just going for a direct spray and rinse method. Just want to see if it takes off this bit of black brake dust marks, the stuff that's in the barrels. Let's just see how well it does cleaning. Okay, so we've given that probably 2 minutes to dwell. Go ahead and pressure wash that off. So yeah, interested to see how this does, but to be honest, these wheels, they're powder coated. It's just, they're already so slick. The dirt and everything sort of mostly came off with the pressure wash. So yeah, let's see what happens here. All right, so there we go. Now, as we're rinsing, I could see the black marks that were there coming straight off that were on the faces. So the faces are completely clean. I don't think there's anything left on them at all. The barrels, I'll take my glove off to get a better idea. I mean, a little bit left on there. Really, pretty good. Couple, a little bit behind the brake caliper. I probably didn't rinse the best. And don't mind the front of my fingers there, that's clearly catching the brake caliper. So let's just rinse my hands off a little bit. A bit of soap on them now, but okay, yeah, where we didn't get the pressure washer clearly needs a little bit of agitation. So if we were to just grab a wheel brush and just get in between the caliper there. There's a little bit here that obviously didn't rinse off as well, but so I mean, I'd say for a spray and rinse, this is getting a good 90%. So you could use this as a spray and rinse and get your wheels. Like you saw how clean they looked. Just the rinse. Now with a little bit of agitation, that's going to be the last little 100%, last little 10% we needed. So yeah, there we go. Pretty good, not going to lie. That is quite impressive. But these wheels I feel like were maybe too easy for it. I think we're going to move over. We're going to do the other side. I think what we'll do instead is we'll go over to the Barina. The wheels are quite dirty. That's what we normally test the wheel cleaners on. So yeah, I'm going to set the camera over there and try out that wheel. Okay, so we've come over to the wheels on the little Barina here. I'm going to go ahead and not rinse these at all. Now these do have a bit of like clear coat failure, so which is not going to get rid of basically, but let's just go ahead, spray this on. I think we'll get a lot of browning from the tyre because these tyres are quite dirty, so start off with that. Not instant or anything like I was expecting. Get the wheel. Far easier to get into the barrels on these with the tiny little brakes on this one compared. Okay, that's more than enough. Really surprised with the tyre not getting some instant browning like I expected, like I have had with previous products. A little bit, but not like instant browning runoff like I've seen in videos of this as well. But it's a wheel and tyre cleaner, so let's see how it does for the wheel as well. Alright, been a couple of minutes. Let's rinse this off and see how it's done. Alright, so it's definitely done a good job on the wheel. I can see the barrel is looking really good. There's some tar and stuff in there that we can clearly see now. So it's done a pretty good job cleaning. I mean, definitely needed some agitation. I'm not sure if you can see that, but now it's softened everything and it's all rubbing off pretty easy. But for like a spray and rinse, that is good enough for most people, and a little bit of agitation will work well. So now the tyre's wet anyway, but just to compare, I'm gonna spray some Merch Grom off on the tyre and see if that turns brown at all. So I'm getting a little bit of browning still, spraying the Merch on there. So I think if I put these two head to head, I think the Merch Grom off is going to be the better cleaner. But I guess we'll test that in a future video. But I just wanted to see, because not that much came off this tyre, which I was surprised about. But yeah, not much is coming off now either. So obviously it wasn't too bad, but I'm just still seeing a little bit of browning when I sprayed the Grom off on. So that's interesting. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rinse that off as well. All right, so back to the wheel we started on. This is the product we're testing out. I'll be honest, I used a good half of that bottle on those two wheels. Don't go crazy like I do when I'm doing these videos. Just use a little bit and agitate. It'll go a lot further. But yeah, I feel like this spray trigger is kind of deceiving. A lot comes out of it because it has like that foaming effect. So it's using more than I expected. I didn't realize I used that much until I just looked. So if you'll use it to the extent that I am, just don't, because it's going to be a big waste of money. But yeah, it works well. Just use a little bit and agitate and it'll work well. Keep your wheels maintained, don't let them get too dirty and they'll be fine. But yeah, overall, I like the product. It's the first Adams product I've used. I do have some other stuff here that I've been meaning to try out, but I haven't got to yet. This is one that just comes highly recommended. If we could get them in the gallon for the price you can in like the US, it'd be a go-to. But we've got brands here such as Merch and Black Label, which are making their own sort of versions of this, a wheel tire cleaner, and they are cheap enough. So this is going to be a little bit more than those. I don't think it's necessarily better, but we will put them head to head shortly. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to buy some of this, I'll see if I can put an Amazon link. But yeah, it is on Amazon. That's the cheapest way to get it. Adams polishers are in Australia now, distributed, but they're a lot more expensive. You can get it cheaper on Amazon, significantly cheaper with free shipping if you're a Prime member. So I'd suggest just doing that if you want to try it out. But yeah, it's going to be it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I got this whole rest of the car to detail and some other videos, products to test out, so I'm going to get to that. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this one, if you've used it, if you're keen to try it out. Love to hear what you guys think. So yeah, with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.